Back for some more fire starter testing. These tests are important because it'll save you a lot of headache when you're out in the backwoods, adventuring, camping, hiking, backpacking with friends. You don't look like an idiot because you can't start your fire. I've been there, done that. Don't worry, I'm not pointing fingers. I've been the guy who brought the things that didn't work and completely self-destructed on me. And this is one of the big reasons why I wanted to start GY6 Outdoors, is to test products like this. It saves you time, and I can pass on some knowledge that I've learned, and we can learn together in situations like this where you're not sure if a product's gonna work or not. This product is WetFire by UST. Their company's name stands for Ultimate Survival Technology. So Ultimate Survival Technology, you better have a damn good product. This 2-year limited warranty. That type of stuff cracks me up because in survival situations or when you're out in the middle of nowhere, it doesn't matter if you have a 20-year warranty. If your product's not working, you've ruined someone's trip. That sucks. And fire starters are one of those things you may use a lot, you may use never until you absolutely need to. And then if they don't work, these are little fire cubes. They come in their own individual wrappings, which is really cool. It kind of extends the life of them so you can throw them in your rucksack or your backpack and not have to worry about it or put it into your fire starter kit. But if you're interested in this product and it does perform and you want to use it, make sure to click the links in our description of this video. It'll help us because we get a little bit of kickback from Amazon, but also allows you to ship it right to your house, saves you the headache of going out. So let's open this one up. Let's get into the 8-pack and see what we got here. All right, so it looks like they're attached 2 at a time. Let's get a few out of here. Put that to the side. You know what? It's about beer 30. So never a bad time to have a good brew. Oh, that's delightful. Super Fuzz by Elysian Brewing Company. It's a blood orange pale ale, and it's got a nice little nip to it. Don't you fall, beer. Don't you fall. All right, cool. The instructions say long burn time. They're saying it has a 5-minute burn per cube. Make sure your air is clear. Don't burn down the forest type of deal. Don't swallow these. It's not a Tide Pod challenge. You idiots out there, don't eat this stuff. I can't believe they even have to put those warnings on there. But open a WetFire Tinder package and remove the WetFire cube. Prepare WetFire by scraping surface of cube to create a small pile of shavings. It only takes a small amount. For best results, we recommend the UST Blast Match, the Strike Force, or the Sparky. We might have to pick some of those up and test them out. Matches or other fire starters will also work. So if you have something that has a flame, that'll take care of it as well. This is about 50 cents at the gas station. So for larger fires or when fire materials are not totally dry, plan to use an entire cube. Cubes can burn for up to 6 minutes. This one says 5. 1 cube burns up to 5 minutes. Ultimate Survival Technologies. You might want to get your product information straight. Let's take one of these things out. No, this smells just like lighter fluid. There's a cube, I gotta look into it. There's a burning sterno cube like this that I used backpacking one year. And my brother and my dad, they and one of my best friends, Travis, it smelled like cat piss and dead fish. I couldn't even use the cubes. It was disgusting. I mean, they worked kinda, but when you're cooking your food, you don't want to be. That's not a good thing. All right, I digress. All right, so they say you shave off a little bit. That'll do, pig. And then you light it. All right, let's see how this lights. Push all that together. See what these shavings do. Wow, that's real fast. Burn down my box, and then the box goes up in flames, and we have a whole lot of fire. Wow, that's super quick. I wonder how long that burns for. Let's let that burn for a second. Get that going. You guys may be yelling at me for sticking a knife in the dirt. This is the Mud Auto by Hawk Knives. It's a tank. All the moving parts, all the mechanical aspects that you usually get all gummed up and it gets all crusty. This thing is a sealed system, and this is the new auto version. So not only the lock and unlock, you just push this down, whoop, good to go. And that whole system is sealed, so you can gut fish, gut animals, put it in the dirt. put dirt in it, nothing gets into the areas that are mechanical, so your knife keeps working when you want it to, and it's fantastic. Let's see what happens when you spray it a little bit. So even with this little section burning, let's see if we spray it a little bit, what happens. I don't think it says it's waterproof. All-weather tinder, it doesn't say what it really is. That's gonna die out on us, but it's good to know how long the shavings last. Burns wet or dry, so it doesn't matter if it's wet or not, huh? Okay. Apparently not. Let's start this over. Let's get that out of the way. Let's shave off some more and see if it'll actually work wet or dry. These cubes are really small, real small. I thought they were going to be a little bit bigger, but I guess it's kind of like a potato chip bag situation where you're like, ooh, there's going to be a lot of fire starter in here because there's a bunch of air mixed in with actual material, and then you open it up and you're left with this. Let's see if we can get a little shaving pile going on here again. Uh-oh. Breaking off on us. Don't touch all this and then eat. It's not good for you. So it definitely ignites fast. Let's see what happens when we spray it again. Okay. It says on here, our amazing WetFire tinder burns anytime and anywhere you need it, even on wet surfaces. So maybe it doesn't work when you wet it down. Oh, no. Once you hold the fire to it a little bit longer and that liquid or the water evaporates, it reignites. That's interesting. I wonder if it floats. Oh, shit. My bad. Yeah, it kind of floats. I wonder if I can ignite that in there. Let's see. Oh, holy crap. Yeah, even after being dunked in the water, I just held a flame to it and it lit up. Cool. I'm sure if I dunked it in the water, it would go out, but the nice thing is even when it's wet, it'll ignite. That's really cool. All right. All right. Ultimate survival technologies. You are impressing me. Let's see if we slosh it around a little bit. Oh, nope. It goes out, but then if you slosh it around and it's covered, you hold a flame to it. Come on. Yeah. Takes the flame, and then once the area evaporates water, it starts burning. And the cubes float. That's kind of cool. Let that cube burn while we're doing the rest of this test. Let's open another one up. Wow, I'm impressed. These work very well. Let's just do bigger chunks. So let's take those down. And let's just do a little at a time. Let's say you had them out of the package. They got sprayed a lot with water. Super wet surface, whole wet environment, and you lit one up. Takes a little bit longer than that. I think the water, once the water evaporates, it instantly ignites. So does my finger. Come on. Yeah, so once the water evaporates, it starts taking. And then from there, it just does its thing. And this is still going. This one's still going in there. I don't think it's going to last much longer because I think it's burning down through the center of it as it floats. That's really cool. Huh. We'll see how long this keeps burning. We're going to ignite one right now as well by itself without shaving off anything and see if we can time it for how long it will last. Little cube in here went out, but this has been going for just over 5 minutes now. So I think which package is right? Yeah, this one says 6 minutes. This one says 5 minutes. They're both wrong because I think we're just over 6 minutes, probably going into 7. Obviously not a lot of wind, very calm right now. They're not being drenched in water, so burn times will vary. This little pile went out because I think the bottom sections didn't get touched. But you can stab this stuff and it sticks onto a knife. This is a little thing that most people don't think about. But you can make yourself a little torch if you needed it. Yeah, that's cool. So you can stab this. As long as it doesn't fall off the blade, you should be good. You know, wind resistant. I'm going to test that here in a second. But yeah, this thing's been burning for about 8 minutes, 9 minutes now, and it's still going. Good to know. Let's put it on this little pile, get that going. This other cube's about done. So I think about a 10-minute burn. They're highly understating what their cubes can do. Let's see how it handles wind. Okay, so that's the downfall. Wind can blow it out quite a bit, but it ignites instantly. See how close you can get. Boom, just like that. So pretty awesome. I like these cubes a lot. Wind is going to be an issue, so make sure to have it in a really nice confined area and try to minimize the windage going against it. I mean, this is super quick. Damn. Other fire starters may not ignite that fast, but they can handle wind a lot more. They can handle a little bit of water. This one, when it's sprayed, that's still going quite a bit. But yeah, when it gets enough water on it, it goes out. Other fire starters will stay lit. So, but once you reintroduce flame to it, it ignites, especially if that water evaporates fast. So good to know. So thanks for watching. Don't forget the thumbs up button if you enjoyed. It helps the video kind of reach other people. Share it with friends that might want to see it, might be interested. Also, huge shout out to our patrons at patreon.com/GY6 Outdoors. A lot of gear is very expensive. This stuff is fairly cheap, but it's still very time consuming. It takes a lot of money, a lot of gear to get the shots that we need. If you're not a patron already, please consider becoming one, and I will see you very, very soon. All right, I'm out.